Hi, this is Zak Mir with the US penny stocks highlights on Thursday, the 13th of August. Starting off with AMC Entertainment, and here you can see that had this nice little embedded head and shoulders, you could even call it a cup and handle formation on the right-hand side of the cup, breaking that initial August high as well, around $5.25, let's say. End of day close above that, and we should be on our way towards a March resistance line projection as high as $9 plus. If you're cautious on the stock, maybe wait for the end of day close, obviously above that last peak, or the 200-day moving average at $5.67. Stop loss at the moment back below the 50-day moving average at 468 should be more than enough for this situation. Ideally, I wouldn't want the shares to really stay back below the $5 level at this stage. Next stock is one that is new to the US penny stocks. I'm going to try and make it new ones because there's just too many too many new ones, and you don't want to get blocked with the old ones, let's say. So that's that. But BioCryst Pharmaceuticals, the next situation. Classic setup here with the break of a falling wedge triangle situation. $4.10 the break level in terms of the resistance line from July being broken, gap higher as well, just to underline the move, and then an end of day close today above the 50-day moving average at $4.50 should be enough to take the shares up to the top of that trend channel from back in September last year, heading as high as $6.50. Stop loss at the moment back below $4, and recent support for the shares at the start of the month. Going on to another new name for the US penny stocks, and here we've got Yunhong, where there's been a break of this wedge, near-term wedge from the beginning of last month. You can see that it's been obviously quite a spiky situation, but it's good here. We've got sort of a low, we're starting with a low volatility situation, which tends to be where we are. The volatility just completely dries up until the turnaround starts to kick in. So basically breaking $2.70, end of day close above that today should take the shares on their way. Initial target back up at $3.30, which is initial July resistance, but at least while we're above the 50-day moving average at $2.53, the bull argument looks to be on tap. Next stock, another new one, I think, coming up for the penny stock, CLPS Corporation. Here we've got a situation where we've broken 200-day moving average and that line of resistance from June. That's at $2.70. We've broken recent resistance as well up to $3.20. So end of day close at current levels should take the shares at least up to the top of that trend channel, up to $3.70 over the next few sessions. End of day, end of week close above $3.70. We could be looking at the top of the 2020 price channel, currently pointing up to $5.40, hopefully as soon as the end of next month. Next one is Lifeway, which is a very interesting chart at the moment. The reason for that is that we've had an extended basing for the stock, sort of saucer bottom type situation, mixture of saucer bottom and inverted head and shoulders, but everything in there. Neckline resistance broken at $3.10, and while we're above that, looking for the September resistance line projection from last year up to $5.80 over the next 1 to 2 months. So the good thing about this really is the stop loss at that neckline at $3.10. So reasonable risk reward on that. Another new name appears here with NTN Buzztime, but not perhaps the most smoothest of charts, but we've got that intraday high there from before the peak, 16th of June. That should be regarded as a stop loss area, so around $5.20. While we're above that, the stock could spike up towards the top of the 2019 price channel, heading as high as $8. So not quite as bad risk reward as it may seem. Next stock is another new name, Odyssey Marine Exploration. Classic sort of setup here, break of the near-term triangle, break above recent resistance, and break through the 50 and 200-day moving averages. The breakout level there, 488, so above that on an end-of-day close basis, we're looking for higher a journey towards the high end of that price channel from May last year, heading as high as $9 over the next 1 to 2 months. Stop loss at this point back at the 50-day line at 445. Just 3 stocks to go now, and what you see here is is Plus Therapeutics, difficult to resist anything in the pharma area, biotech area at the moment. This just getting off the ground as well, breaking that June resistance line a couple of weeks ago now, and nearly a couple of weeks ago, around $2.40. Above that on an end of day close basis, and we're looking towards the top of the rising trend channel from as long ago as the autumn of, or the fall of 2019, heading towards the $6 area. So above the 240 level, up to $6, a reasonable risk reward for that particular situation. Only really back below the 50-day line, and the 200-day moving average area at 220 really kills the idea of recovery, but the stop loss 240 should be significant. Next up is Del Taco Restaurants, which share price is rather above our normal pay grade of $5 or $5 and under, but as it's a famous name and quite a decent chart at the moment, worth looking at it. Here we've got a break of the main resistance there at $8.20. Above that, on an end of day close, we're looking up to the top of the rising trend channel from February, up to $12.75. Could be hit as soon as the end of the month, and if we're lucky, even by the end of this month. Repeat appearance from Zagg. Here you can see that shares still in this consolidation bull flag above the 50-day moving average, which is a very positive sign for the stock. We should see a breakout, especially given that the 50-day line is rising. If you're cautious on the stock, wait for an end-of-day close through $4.10. But at the moment, the risk-reward is buying the stock now with a stop loss back below the near-term flag and at the 50-day moving average at $3.12. So $3.12, the stop loss, and above that, looking towards the $5.50 area, which is currently where the 50-day moving average is, and the resistance line from March as well. So that should hopefully be the target area for the shares. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.